Yeah, it's good news.
Because
It's good
so
news.
that's that. All right,
It's good
now
news.
over to podcast.
What are we gonna call it?
Well, I was thinking in my head for some random reason. I was like, Mike and Andrew humps, but now it's like, see, that's not gonna work, you know, because
I
it's
don't know.
Wednesday, hump
Yeah.
day, so
Okay.
it's just
Right. Okay.
it it's just people might get the wrong idea that and think we hump each other, and that's not.
Which we do, but we
Yeah,
don't want
but
people.
no, that's yeah. We don't want. It's not. It's not something that should be on camera. So
Hands over the table.
I'm just trying to think. What should we call it? Wednesday with Mike and Andrew. That just sounds. Because then now we're stuck to Wednesday. What about when we're sick on Thursdays? Or what if
No,
we're
we need a bit of brain. It's not that easy.
Yeah. What did you have?
Well, ages ago, when we were talking about it and
Yeah.
stuff, it's like we're kind of both nobodies, really.
Yeah.
With stuff like
Yeah.
my mom and your mom won't even
Yeah.
listen to us and stuff. And that's what I was like. It's almost like we're gonna fly under the radar, and
Yeah.
you say, "Oh, let's call it like under the radar." And I kind of under the radar podcast and stuff. I don't know.
Actually,
I don't know.
that works a lot better
Like,
because we are going to fly under the radar.
Under the
for
radar,
probably
so
probably like 5 years.
and maybe ever.
It'll probably just be you and I that would ever listen to anything we've ever talked
maybe.
about.
And it still doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
It still doesn't bother me.
we just
Under
go
the radar.
under the radar. Under the radar
Yeah,
works
so-
fine. I think I'm gonna take this screen here and put it here
Oh
because
yeah, so
it
sometimes
forces
when
you to sort of
yeah,
look at the camera
that's very
area
true.
because the camera
So
is.
you can stop seeing that my
Yeah, 'cause if
my
not-
neck back fat.
Because if not, we just end up. Yeah, because if not, we just end up looking this way more.
That's
But-
very true.
Yeah, but if we're in this way, it kind of seems we're kind of a little facing
And
the
it looks
camera.
cool too. Down
Yeah.
there as well.
Yeah.
It looks like we're super well equipped,
All right, cool.
which we
Well,
are.
See, it's all happening.
Which we are. It's
Yeah.
our first fucking podcast.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
things to talk about. Well,
I was just reading as you were on the phone. It's like
Yeah.
that fucking Trump is disagree with Fauci. The latest Dr. Trump is like, it's fucked up what's going on over there. And it's
but
every day.
he's still going to win. And then now we've got Kanye West.
Do you know why he's come in, man?
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Is it because he's Kanye West?
No, but he doesn't want to be president. He just wants to get the black votes out of
Yeah.
Biden's,
Yeah. And he thinks that would work.
Well, isn't he friend with Trumpet?
I saw him friends with Trump, but then he eventually says he's no longer friends with Trump because he
No,
says
yeah.
Trump used him. to get black
I was
votes.
reading that he received a $5 million donation for one of his business for like the COVID-19. He's worth like $1.3 billion and
Yeah.
he received $5 million and
Yeah.
to keep one of his thing going and
Well,
stuff.
that's how you
So
stay
that's
rich.
it's to fund whatever he is going to do. Like, I think I don't know anything about politics, but
Well,
it seems to be.
I'm sure nothing we say is actually probably correct, but
Talk for yourself.
I have lots of opinions that I'm sure are absolutely probably not correct. That was on one of those music awards. Kanye came up on stage and he goes, "I'm gonna run for presidency 2020." He said this probably 5 years ago, and I think he's one of those people who are very goal oriented. That he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna run for presidency 2020."
Yeah.
He didn't say I was gonna run to win.
But he's running.
He's
He does what
running.
he.
Yeah, so
It's-
on his goal, he can just tick it off and go, "I ran."
It's to be successful that you see like Trump, like it's amazing me to see like how much money he's made and stuff, and he's a real dumbass. So
Yeah.
tenacity I
Yeah.
think is above
Yeah,
the top of the list of
Yeah.
things you need to be successful, because obviously you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like Kanye West. I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'm a genius myself.
no, it's just,
But he's not like
they have a shitload of confidence.
It's not a Nobel Prize winner or
Yeah.
anything like that, and he's just tenacious. And
Yeah.
they got like almost like a blind confidence. So I don't know if it's ignorance is bliss sometimes, and you just move forward not knowing.
Yeah,
Um,
they have a strong amount. I think you just gotta be really really confident with this stuff.
But that's what I'm thinking sometimes.
Need
I don't know.
coffee.
I don't know if it's a What do I do with my hand?
I need what I can't keep,
Start smoking.
That's what they do. Can't just keep holding your dick. My hands are out.
The handshake.
Yeah, just it's like, what is he doing? Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Now you're self-conscious.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm usually clicking on the mouse and
You just need to go like this and
Yeah.
just you play with
It
your
looks-
beard. And
looks
you
like I
look
know
yeah,
what-
that's
yeah.
right. You know.
fuck. Anyway, yes. So that's that more on my point. I think you just need to be confident, because you can be stupid and confident, and you will get
Yeah.
around.
And it's like Trump seems to be like, for example, he outwork everyone or argue everyone.
Yeah.
Clever people say, oh, you know what? I just can't
Yeah,
be bothered to keep going. And
yeah, yeah.
and
I'm
I
done.
won. Another deal broken. Like, we break deals just because he's a pain in the ass. And
Yeah.
he is more a pain in the ass than anybody else. And then
Yeah,
he
he
gets the job done.
Yeah.
So,
I think more people blame Obama because the things Obama did, he didn't even talk about them. Like, he just did things because it's the right thing to do. So whatever Trump, like, if Trump moves your
Oh,
phone
yeah.
slightly, he would just go, hey Mike, I moved that phone slightly, and it saved your
Yeah.
life, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
he doesn't let people say it first. He
Yeah,
say it before
yeah.
everyone.
So,
It's like
And then to racist, or maybe let's not say racist, because they're probably not all racist. They're just bigoted, something like that. There's people who just don't think for themselves. They'll go, oh, yesterday I heard Trump moved Mike's phone to the side and saved his entire life, which is something that doesn't need to be mentioned, but now it's mentioned and everyone just goes, well, Trump is doing a lot out of that. So
You know what is fascinating to me is that there's like the Trump supporters and the Biden supporters, the left and the right, and so.
Yeah.
I understand for me that you may not like Biden but to don't acknowledge that Trump is a cretin.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I understand that maybe the other choice is not better.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that, but I have some friends. They're clever and stuff. And they really think he's the shit. And I'm like, how can
No.
you think that? And he goes, give me some proof that he's not. I said, every day you get some proof.
yeah.
That's
Every
the-
day,
Every time he speaks,
every day.
you can see. I don't need to read anyway. You just listen, and it's fake news. It's not fake. He's on
Yeah.
TV, and you listen to him, and he's a moron. And I understand that maybe there's no other adversary opponent that is valid, and
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
But obviously, the guy's a fucking critic.
We're fairly new to our podcast situation, but I think in the future I'm just gonna have Twitter open right here,
Oh,
because there's some amazing stuff. Like he
That's-
said some dumbass shit this morning. Yesterday morning about how the coronavirus from China is really pissing him off, and then someone had replied to him just going, actually, well, see, everyone else in the world also got the same memo, and they did something about it a lot quicker than you did.
Yeah.
So it's you can't be mad at China as a country when you had the opportunity to actually do something. Sure, China lied to us probably 2 weeks before, like they had the issue, but they didn't mention it for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Or something.
It's kind of old news. We
Yeah, it's
we
old
understand
news.
that, but
Yeah.
the thing with also America the way I see it is they're so patriotic that they
Yeah.
think that this is happening to them,
Yeah,
and it's the worldwide.
it's always us against them.
So you know what I
their
mean? It's the
mentality.
whole world. It's
Yeah.
not being created for United States and stuff like that. So, but they think
Yeah.
that because they in some ways they think they're the center, and they are
live
the
in Marvel
center of
universe.
the-
They live in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
Like,
everything
happens in
is.
the-
Yeah,
in
that's right.
America.
So it's just not like that. And so,
Yeah.
but they don't know. But it's a little bit like that everywhere and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
The bloody Americans, they're stuck in the shit.
they are.
They're stuck.
Yeah, and then now we had Victoria Melbourne. And that one's
Yeah.
closed down,
Yeah.
but people are still going to run their businesses. Like I see all these young people on there. When I say young people, I'm one of them, I suppose, millennials. But they just like, fuck it, we're going out, and and it just makes me cringe because I'm going. It's not you that will die. You'll fall sick and it'll be fine. Maybe a couple of days later, it's just the older people that you live with, who you probably
Yeah.
smooch money off. They're the ones who are going to suffer the most.
That's another thing that starts to be a bit like I don't really understand as well is the death rate is dropping
Yeah.
massively.
Yeah.
You know, it's that I think we're getting better at treatment
Yeah.
for
Well,
somehow.
most of us have died.
Or yeah, or the you know the weed has already
Yeah.
been pulled out.
Yeah.
So, that's so careless.
On record, he's not a hater of people, but
The
just want him dead.
but yeah, like you look at it, unless it's coming like in the next week in the United States, you know, you get like 40, 42, 48, 50, 52, 45. Like, you know, it's like, and then you get like 200 deaths and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I don't some on Facebook. My former coach Elvis Sinosik, you know, so he put a tremendous amount of work, and he told me, he said I got obsessive, and he went into and he showed me so many research on the flu and data and all that, and you could see he put like shitload of work into it. It wasn't response of not a retweet, but sharing a post from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay, and there was like the rise of COVID-19 comparing to all the other diseases and stuff, and then Elvis came up and stuff, and it was difficult to disagree with him with all the facts. So you end up not knowing anything. So it's almost like his point, with based on facts, was that it's a complete overreaction. Like, you know, I was like that at the beginning. It was an overreaction. Then I went like, okay, I bought like the fear thing. And I still, because I don't know, I prefer to pick the side that is the safest than the cowboy. Like, you know.
That's true.
But you know, to this day, I'm still wondering sometimes if it's not an overreaction, and I don't think I know.
There's
like,
I think there's probably a great amount of overreaction from our side, but then I'm wondering, is it because it's mostly weeding out the older generation, and because the younger, like for me, I'm with the whole, you know, with the whole paraplegia and stuff. My issue would be having to contract my diaphragm, breathe, and all that sort of stuff. So it would put me at high risk. But I think if I didn't have any of that, I'll probably just fall sick.
Yeah, like for me, I'm not like, I would be more scared to give it to you than you know, I know I'll be fine and stuff.
I'm not worried more about me getting coronavirus. I'm worried about my parents getting coronavirus because for some sick reason, I always think it would be a lot better if I died first. I don't. Like, I was gonna say I don't. But you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
If you have loving parents who've sort of cared for you all through your life, you always feel as though you don't want to see them die. You want to die first, so that way you don't have to see them die or bury them. So that's my big worry, because my mom works in a hospital. So I'm always like, I don't think when she's going to work, I'm like, shit.
Yeah, the healthcare people, man, they walk into the fire.
So that worries me a little bit. But other than that, I think like we can. Frankly, I've really enjoyed the coronavirus though. It's been nice.
Me too.
It's been really nice.
Like I'm struggling to get back in, to be honest.
It's been nice.
There's a part of me that will always miss the bit, and it just shows the power of the money. What it has on the people's behavior. See, there was like I was sitting in the park during the you know, when you came to my place and stuff. During that time, so we had some amazing day and stuff, and sometimes I was just going to get some sun, and then my neighbors were talking to me and stuff like that, stuff that never really happened before. People were nice. We were driving. I know it was less busy, but the people were more relaxed and stuff. And now the chase of the dime has restarted. People on the road, they honk. They gotta get there to get 5 seconds quicker than you at the light. So, you know, they cut 3 people and stuff. It's restarted exactly, and I'm like, I'm struggling to
the
get
traffic
back in.
is coming.
I will always miss that bit.
Because I was in the gym last night, and I just realized, okay, I saw a bunch of people inside the spin class, you know, in that cooked up area in the spin class, and I was just like, I just realized, I was like, I wish this will stop. Then I realized the spin teacher is there because he has to make money teaching this class, and those people in that class are in the city because they have to make money for a big corporation somewhere. That's why they're here. We're all here motivated by
because
money.
Of that.
Because of money.
Without this, you know, you say, would you be here?
Yeah.
Like if you were getting the same money.
Yeah.
Or you didn't need any money.
Yeah.
Everybody would say no.
Yeah. If I didn't need any money, I'd probably be one of those kind of people who just wants to move out to Nepal and stay somewhere in the mountains and, I don't know, herd sheep. I mean, that's probably for like a month.
Yeah, I hear you. But I hear your point.
I want that simple life of just doing random.
What you want.
Yeah, random crap.
Like, and at the same time, like we spoke before, and you know, I realize also that I'm not very good at no commitment. Some people deal with it; they keep themselves busy and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not very good. I start being. You get in a swirl of pus that you're bored, but you don't have the guts to get off the couch and do something about it, and then you turn in circle, and like then eventually you go out and I've done it and I feel better. But you know what I'm saying?
I think you just sort of have to. Well, if money wasn't a problem, you get to do all the things you want to do. Most people will rest for like a whole year and just waste time. But I feel like I personally want to find out what mechanics do. I actually want to go and learn to be a mechanic, not because I want to be a mechanic, but just because
interesting.
I'm just gonna turn up, go to my classes, and understand why the fuck they charge so much money to fix anything, and if I can do it myself, then I'll probably just move out to go learn how to do piano. I will just dedicate my life to experiences of things that I would think are far-fetched for me to reach on my normal life. I don't know, go learn how to be a pilot or something. That makes sense.
If there was like for me, like if money was not an issue or anything like that, my kids, they're 13 and 10, like, you know, I'd get a camper or something and go a year.
Do the whole Australia.
Like not 2 weeks. I'd get a year, like some homeschooling or something like that, whatever, like, you know. And I would just like get the kids out of school. That's what I would do.
America would be a great place to do that.
Yeah, like
if
just getting out, like just like I say here, but wherever, America, Canada, whatever. I'd do a year of just getting out of getting them out and be like, you know. So my son started having a bit of a mustache and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking sometimes it's okay. They're not going to be little for too much longer. No. You know, that's what I would do. Like while they're still little, that's what I would do. But you gotta.
That makes a lot of sense. I would enjoy that too. And it would be one of those experiences money can't buy. I mean, money paid for the experience, but it's just one of those things that you would always remember.
That's what I would do. We just went whale watching on Sunday. The four of us and stuff, and went to call the boat in Darling Harbour, and then go toward Manly, get out of the heads and go in the deep ocean and stuff. And with all the bullshit that's happening at the moment, like, you know, with politics, maybe I read too much into it, but it's kind of attractive.
Was it expensive?
No, it was actually, it was 50% off. I think they got nobody and stuff. It was like something like $40 a person.
And you were like, it's my time to shine.
Yeah, that's right. $160.
Like from the usual 500.
So and it's just a majestic animal and stuff. It's just, and to be in and because Keegan's getting older.
And there was actual whales.
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought because sometimes we go whale watching and they don't see any whales.
No. It was on a boat and all that, and we saw we saw one time it just jumped out of the water and all that, and then we saw multiple times they come and they dive in and they breach. Is it breach? I think.
They call it breaching.
But it was just a nice family day and all that and stuff, out of the bullshit and all that. I could do that for a long fucking time before I get fed up. You know, but
money,
the chase for the dime all the time. It sucks. Like, you know, sometimes I'm a bit is that revolted? Is that a word? So, you know, that you're forced to play Monopoly.
That you didn't even plan to play.
You're not being asked if you want to play the game.
And they're not giving you the chips to play either.
Well, whatever level you play the game, whatever you play didgeridoo in Circular Quay, you gotta put your pot of change. You still play Monopoly games at a shit level, like, you know, and or you play up. So you have no choice to play the game, and that drives me a bit insane sometimes. I don't like the game. So you know, and I'm not very good at it either. So, you know, it is what it is, you know, and it's tough to be good at something you don't like.
You're one of those. You're basically one of those white people who didn't get the privilege.
Well, I cannot say that because like there's always worse.
Yeah, there is that, but
there's always worse. But
it'd be nice to have the kind of privilege that has the money, that comes with it.
What did I read? I read a tweet the other day. I'll try to translate it. It was in French. There was the family called Pelado.
Okay.
They like the Kerry Packer thing,
super rich crown.
That's right. And the Sun is, so they own the newspapers and all that, and ice hockey teams or used to be anyway.
Like the Murdochs.
And then the guy was talking shit. The youngest one, he's still an adult. He would be like 30, 40 or something. When he talks like he's the shit and stuff, and he was giving shit, and the guy said, "Hey, you're the one who started at the third base, but still brag that you hit a triple."
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So you didn't hit it to get there. You started there, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you started there because you.
So don't yap too much and stuff. But it was well said. Yeah.
It's true.
On the third base, and you say you hit a triple.
Yeah. Like the Trump family.
Yeah.
Or Trump himself. He didn't have to. He just basically was born into.
Another good tweet I said. It was like Trump is not a quitter. It was one of his like he's gonna hang in there. He said, how many times he filed for bankruptcy? So he's a quitter. He quits.
10
he knows how to quit.
Yeah, and he's lucky that I'm pretty sure that hedge fund is probably not all in his name. He probably has some board members that I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Uneducated part of my side of it, but I don't think he's in charge of all the money, because I feel like he would just be a kind of guy who would waste all of it or fuck it all up somehow.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty.
But then again, somehow he manages to strive every other day, and we're here doing a podcast, so I feel like he did something. He knows what it is.
It's strange that what was the show, the Apprentice or something?
Yeah. Yes.
So The Apprentice. Host is a president.
Yeah.
Now you get a rapper, a poet that wants to be.
Well, everyone's like, I can do this.
Can you imagine Kim Kardashian?
She was gonna be first lady.
The first lady started sucking a dick on.
Yeah. Well, see, with hers, at least she didn't put the video out. He did.
Are you sure?
He totally did.
Yeah. And then you end up in the White House, so there's a great American dream there.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
I feel like she's done a lot of leaps and bounds. Imagine that. Imagine like a lot of people suck dick for free, and she
ain't right.
Yeah, and not to mention like Ray J, who's the guy who put the video out, he put the video out so that it can actually put her in a shit.
And he helped her out.
He helped her out.
Yeah.
And obviously, the helping out.
And now he's going to sue her to get some royalty.
Well, he can't, because he actually had. I think he had all the rights to the video.
Ah.
Yeah, that was the time he did something petty, like he sold the rights to the video, and then he gave, I think, Kim Kardashian like $400,000 or something.
Is that right?
Yeah. He gave her some sum of money, so which was kind of like insulting. She didn't take the money though. She didn't take the money, but it was just kind of like, hey, here's your cut. This is when she was, I think, dating one of the other footballers or something like that, and then he made that song called "I Hit It First." I don't know if you've ever heard it.
No.
Well,
the story.
There is a song called "I Hit It First," which has a Kim Kardashian looking like in the video, and he was just saying that I hit it, and he just. Is
that a rap song?
It's a real rap song.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically he strategically and lyrically positioned a way that he said, I hit it first before she went west.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kanye would hate that.
Yeah,
he would hate that.
Kanye West tends to not give a fuck, really. But I don't actually. You know what? We'll never understand Kanye West. Because you think you get him, but then he just flips.
He's a real artist.
Yeah,
he's a real artist.
He's not even sure what he's gonna do next. So so that's a song about that. I don't even know how the fuck we got to that conversation.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you can rewind.
No, I'm trying to think. How did we get to? Because there was a point I was trying to make, but
Oh, it started with
money.
Kim Kardashian.
Yes, the money part of it, and how they've sort of built an empire based on that, because Kim Kardashian was Paris Hilton's assistant.
Yeah.
And then
was she?
Yeah, she was.
God, you know a bit about that, I don't.
I know a lot about pop culture. For some weird reason, like I probably read more chick magazines than most people do. What else am I gonna do with my time? I could almost tell you which celebrity is dating who.
Paris Hilton, that's another one who she disappeared, eh?
Yes, she disappeared strategically because people stopped giving a fuck. Like, did you remember when it was legal for TVs to show, like, they were saying text so and so number to get Paris Hilton's One Night in Paris video sex tape? Do you remember that?
Well,
I was
vaguely, huh?
I was trying to find something to beat up to, but yes, yes, they had that. You were able to. They'll show up on the screen. It just says, for One Night in Paris, text this number, and then they'll send this video out to you.
Oh,
which was sad. Because people actually texted those numbers and they actually got snippet videos of that.
Is that right? Okay, it was a prank. Like
it wasn't a prank. It was a real thing. She had a sex tape and, someone else shot it and they had the rights to it and they distributed it.
And they made money out of it.
And they made money out of it. Even Kim Kardashian's video as well was distributed, and you could text the numbers, because back then you used to buy ringtones. Yeah, so you can text the number and then they will send you the footage. And coming to look back at it, it's like, how pathetic. Like, they're not even, it's like, I don't even think, Paris Hilton knows how to ride a dick properly.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not.
It's just curiosity.
It's not pretty enough. Like, there's no production value. Like, I've seen way better stuff on one of those documentaries I watch online.
What, accidentally?
I come across them quite frequently. But yes, I've seen way better production.
But I think that it was the name. It's a very strange. It was a. Can you, like, I'm thinking, I got a daughter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That would break my heart as a dad.
Yeah, I've always thought, I don't want to have a daughter. That's not a, like,
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
I hope. Nah, I was like,
Yeah, it's some fucked up shit. Cause
I wonder, like, it's already quite a few years old now.
Yeah.
So, I think now even my kids, many times, they were at the beginning of TikTok. We could go there too.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of TikTok, Jada was like doing some stuff, and that came to discussion of, that whatever you do doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
It stays in the digital world and stuff. You know, and that's the education and all that. And then they just, I'm gonna erase something, and that's fine that you erase it.
Yeah.
But it could be somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she did nothing bad, but I think she was trying to be sexy a little bit, and she was 9 years old. I said, you're not doing this, and I think now the education is a lot better. So my point is, did they know they would go viral as much as it did?
They didn't know they would.
I don't think,
but the thing that happens is, the only reason why they went viral is because they have a name. And the only reason why Kim Kardashian went viral is because she was Paris Hilton's assistant. So it was kind of like,
you just
linked.
You're gonna have I had a little look accidentally.
I've seen the whole 23 minutes.
No, I didn't. I just went the beginning.
And
at the end.
The camera angles were shit.
Yeah,
that was one at her face, and then at the back. I was like, dude, if you're gonna do
lying naked as well, like it's like nothing.
There was nothing explicit.
We see way better.
I could have watched that at church, and it would have just been fine. It was and then you've got the Paris Hilton one, which is also pretty safe as well. It was like, come on, put some work into this stuff. If you're gonna be filthy,
that's right.
Go balls to wall.
And I've done better than that.
No one wants to watch my sex tape. It's gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be. Well, it's just me in the corner crying. Just crying, just stroking.
Had a crying orgasm.
Why me? Yeah. So,
we need to wrap it up. I will need to.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
I will need to go and see the family and stuff.
Cool.
That was cool, eh?
Yeah. Well, at least we
did the first one. I
did our first exercise, and that's out of the way.
You see, we'll never miss.
No.
We'll never miss. We don't need to worry. I knew that.
Eventually, I think it'll probably. We'll probably get like topics of things, and then run from them.
Yeah, run like and then if there's anything. If we deviate, and
we can even work into like little segments where if we have like, I don't know, something that we saw that's funny on Instagram, which is so I will overlay that in editing on the screen, and then we can talk about that sort of stuff. I think that would brilliant.
That will work. I was very comfortable. We get along really
all
well.
we do is memes anyway. That's all I do. So, and then you read memes, and then you have rants, and that should work fine.
That's gonna work. That'd be fun. That was fun. Just a little, 30 minutes.
I think you don't press record, you press